What is a VLAN? Why would your network benefit from having a VLAN implementation? I'm going to be covering these topics in this video, and towards the end, I'm going to be showing how to set up a VLAN. Hey, I'm Raja from Global Technologies. We are a networking entity located right here on the north coast of Jamaica. We provide networking support to small and medium-sized businesses right across the island, wherever they reach out to us from. We also provide networking support to organizations such as schools and to residential users. Let's jump right into the video. VLAN means virtual local area network. With a VLAN, it is essentially creating a virtual network, yes, and this is done on top of a physical network. Of course, to execute a VLAN implementation, it means that you need to have something, well, you need to have some device that is able to create VLANs. So this now would be something like a router that is able to do so. It may be a firewall, or it may be a managed switch. Why now would you need to have, or why should you have a VLAN implementation on your network? Well, there are many benefits to be had. One of which is that it does help improve the security of the network. Another is that it helps in terms of the manageability of the network. And yet another benefit is that it also helps to ease the congestion on the network, and it does bring structure and hierarchy to your network. Now, in terms of VLAN implementation, the implementation would be based on the scope of your operations. So let's just say you have a hardware store, and at the hardware store, again, we're looking at, we have to consider the nature of your operation, the size of your business, and so forth. But just to give an example, you may have a VLAN for your point of sale machines. You may have another for your purchases, one for sales, one for payroll, the payroll people. So you're having, so basically, what you're doing is that you are creating VLANs based on functions or based on departments, all right, or departmental functions. You may have one for human resource management, just to give you some examples. There at a school, most definitely too, you would need to have this implementation at a school because of the different categories of persons you have. And also when you consider possibly even the size of the school, you need to have a specialist to manage the network. So an implementation here now may look something like having a VLAN for your admin department, one for the teachers. It may be, well, not maybe, but definitely, VLAN for the students, a VLAN for guests, so persons who visit the property. Yeah, just to give us some examples there. All right. So that is basically what your setup, will look like. At home, again, definitely you will have one for guests. You'll have one for your IoT devices. You'll have another for your main devices. And as I had alluded to earlier, by virtue of setting up these VLANs, what you're doing is that you are segmenting your network, and it may be segmented by function, or it may be by department. Just to give you some examples here, and it has to do too with the scope of the business, if it is a business, or basically what takes place within that space. And before I jump into the next segment of the video, which is to look at setting up a VLAN, I should say that by virtue of setting up this, just to reinforce, by virtue of setting up these VLANs, what it means now is that if you have persons now who are on the guest VLAN, they are not able to see devices in any other VLAN. So that is really how now security, for instance, would be reinforced on the network, and this is something that you want to have happening on your network. Next, we're going to now jump to look at how to set up a VLAN, and for this purpose, I'm going to be using a Cisco switch. I'm using a Cisco switch to set up the VLAN. As I mentioned before, it's really simple. To create a VLAN, it requires assigning the VLAN a number and giving it a name. Let's do this. So let me call this VLAN 200. So that is the number, and the name, let's just call it marketing. All right, and then I need to save this. So I need to come out of this. So it needs to be saved. So that's it. Now let's view the VLAN using this command. So show VLAN brief. This is a marketing VLAN just created. These are VLANs that I had previously created. So all of these VLANs on this switch represents different segments of the network. They are not able to communicate with each other unless I choose to do so, and that would be by setting up inter-VLAN routing. So that's essentially it. So let us say for the guest account, well, the guest VLAN rather, persons who use device on this segment of the network, they are not able to communicate, or their devices cannot see nor communicate with devices on each of the other segments. Just to give you an idea of what is happening here. And so this is a huge plus, having this setup on your network. That's it, there you have it. That is how you go about creating a VLAN, and of course, as I mentioned before, that was done using a Cisco switch. I am Roger. It was good having you here watching the video. And certainly, if you got benefit from the video, please go ahead, hit that like button. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, it would really help the channel to grow if you were to become a subscriber. And certainly, when we drop these videos, you would certainly, have access to them more readily. Even more so if you hit that notification bell. See you again in the next video. Take care.